Hello everyone. We are thrilled to present Bold BI's November 2024 update, packed with exciting new features and enhancements. This release brings powerful upgrades to the server, designer, data source connections, and embedding capabilities, all designed to streamline your workflow, enhance customization, and elevate your analytics experience. Let's start with the server enhancements. First, we are excited to introduce site-level security configuration for JWT authentication, offering a secure way to verify user identities and manage access to resources. This feature ensures that only authenticated users with valid tokens can view or interact with data, safeguarding sensitive information. To enable this feature, navigate to the Authentication Settings panel and select the new JWT option. To configure it, enable JWT and enter the provider's details, including the name, logo, and remote login URL. Then, save the settings to generate a signing key, which you'll need to secure your app. Copy this signing key and paste it into the app settings.json file of your embedded ASP.NET application. Finally, run your application. Open the URL in a web browser and log in with a user email to authenticate the user as a JWT verified user. Next, we introduced query parameter support for scheduled dashboards. This allows users to automate dashboard updates with specific query parameters, customizing data views based on predefined conditions. This support is ideal for scheduled and customized dashboards, enabling users to send targeted metrics at set intervals without manual adjustments. To schedule a dashboard, such as this sales analysis dashboard, follow these steps. Create a new schedule from the dashboard page. In the Schedules dialog box, we have added a parameter field to support this functionality. First, select the dashboard category, choose the dashboard name, and enter a schedule name. Then, set the parameter filter with predefined conditions. Click Next, select the username, and finish creating the schedule. Once scheduled, the dashboard will automatically update based on the predefined conditions. Next are the designer and widget enhancements. First is the customizable metric visibility in the dashboard viewer. This feature allows users to enable or disable the display of performance metrics in the dashboard viewer as needed. We have implemented the Enable Metrics option in design mode under the dashboard's Actions property. By default, performance metrics are displayed in view mode. If you don't want to display this data, you can disable the property and republish the dashboard. Then, when you open the dashboard in view mode, the performance metrics will be hidden. Next, you can now restrict the mobile view on desktops in the dashboard viewer. This feature allows users to control when the application switches to a mobile layout in the dashboard viewer. By default, the app automatically adapts to a mobile-friendly layout when the browser width drops below 700 pixels. With this new setting, users can restrict this behavior and keep the full desktop layout visible, even on smaller screens, if preferred. We have implemented this option in dashboard design mode under the Actions property. If it is disabled, the dashboard will display in mobile view mode on a desktop. When this property is enabled, the dashboard will display in desktop layout on the browser. Finally, we have added Tooltip customization for latitudes and longitudes in the Map widget. This feature enhances the Map widget by adding Tooltip support for latitude and longitude points, allowing users to view tooltips at these locations for better data clarity. Additionally, customization options are now available, enabling users to choose whether to display or hide the tooltips within the Map widget. To configure this feature, open the Assign Data panel and assign the marker latitude and longitude fields. Previously, users had to add fields to the marker tooltip field in the Assign Data panel to display tooltips. Now, once configured, the markers will appear on the map, and tooltips will display the latitude and longitude values by default. Note that the latitude and longitude tooltips depend on each other. If one field is disabled, the marker tooltip will not display either field. Next are the data source enhancements. First, we have provided support for using external data source parameters in Web API exporting. This lets users customize data retrieval by dynamically applying parameters from external data sources. You can customize the data you are exporting without manually altering datasets, making it easier to generate the dashboard. Here, two different data sources are used. After editing the SQL parameter data source, I can open the data filter and assign parameter field values from both data sources to apply the required customization. To implement this, I create dashboard parameter objects. Set parameter values to filter data from the data source. And click the Send button to get the response. Next is the new row-level security for organizational hierarchies using code view mode. This approach enables fine-grained control over data visibility, so users can only see information relevant to their designated hierarchy level. By configuring row-level security in code view, administrators can dynamically filter data according to their organization's hierarchy, enhancing security and ensuring that sensitive information is accessed only by authorized users. Like in this example, Kathy White can view and access information only for individuals at or below her hierarchy level. Last, we have provided Amazon Redshift support for destination data in the Bold Data Hub. This feature enables Amazon Redshift to be used as a destination for data processing and storage. With this support, users can easily transfer data from the Bold Data Hub to Amazon Redshift, taking advantage of Redshift's scalability, performance, and analytics capabilities. Here's an example to show you how to configure and use this feature. In the Bold Data Hub, click Settings in the left side panel to open the data store settings. Select New as the connection type and Amazon Redshift as the server type. Fill in the required fields in the settings and save the information. Next, add the pipeline and name it Postgres data. Select the PostgreSQL dataset and save the template using Amazon Redshift Data Store. Now the data will be moved to the destination, and you can preview the data fields in the Destination tab. Finally, let's look at the embedding enhancements. The first enhancement is the API member support for multiple localizations in SDK-based embedding. This feature enables you to define multiple language options within your embedded dashboards, ensuring that content and labels are displayed in the user's preferred language upon initial rendering. By default, the language dropdown is available in view mode. When you select a language from the dropdown, content and labels will be displayed in that language. We have implemented the Hide Language Dropdown API option to hide the language dropdown list in the viewer, and the Language Code API to apply the preferred language to dashboard content and labels during the initial rendering. Next is the AI Assistant API option in iframe embedding for the dashboard viewer and designer. This feature allows you to add and modify widgets in designer mode and analyze the data through visualizations in viewer mode by using natural language queries. To set this up, in the iframe sample.html file, set Enable AI Assistant to true in the dashboard iframe. This will enable the AI Assistant feature in dashboard viewer mode. You can add this API option to the dashboard designer mode in the same way to enable the AI Assistant. Last is the new API member support to restrict the mobile view in the iframe embedding and SDK. This feature allows you to control the display of dashboards, ensuring they remain in desktop view even when the screen size or browser width falls below the mobile view threshold. To use this feature, add the Enable Mobile View API option and set its value to true in the iframe application. Once configured, you can test the feature by running the application and resizing the web page below the mobile view threshold. The dashboard will render in desktop layout. If this API option is not set, the dashboard will render in mobile layout. In this video, I have covered the major highlights of the November 2024 release of Bold BI. The help links for the release highlights are in the video description. You can download the latest version of Bold BI from your account page. We have provided a link in the description where you can sign up for a free 15-day trial if you are new to Bold BI. Thanks for watching.